Good morning, all. I hope you slept well. Miracle Rising. Happy hump day. Man. Last night, I watched some podcast, and something came to me. My algorithm is so filled with all this Coachella nonsense. I think it's so funny too. What they fill the algorithm with is pretty evident. And if you're into that thing, cool beans, cool beans. But obviously it's all a false facade. It really is. I mean, I think they said 60% of the tickets sold for Coachella were on payment plans. 60% of the tickets sold for Coachella were on payment plans. Means people are going into debt to have status quo so they can make videos and show that they're at Coachella. You see? That's sad. It's sad that this is where we've landed. And no judgment here. I can't tell you how many concert tickets I bought for me to go with my friends, and I did payment plans for the same reason. And it wasn't for status quo though. It was to go and make memories with my friends. That's why I did it. It wasn't to take videos, and it was to enjoy the music and make memories with my friends. But we're losing sight of that. We don't do it anymore for memories. We do it for status quo. We do it to say we went. We do it to show the image, to portray something we are not, and it's just one of those things that you have to kind of figure out in your own walk, what you'd like to go into debt for, because they want you to go into debt. That is clearly what they want, because it helps their pockets. It does not help yours. And I hope more and more wake up to that. I really, truly do. Another thing, seeing all these videos, and this came to me last night, you have to imagine the struggle when you are in a position in your life and you have so much money, you have so much wealth, you have so much status quo that you can buy whatever you want. You can buy whatever you want, anything and everything under the sun. The most cheapest thing or the most expensive thing. You can have either. But yet you get those things and it's still not enough. It's still not enough because you have everything you want, or you can get it, and you get it and you're like, oh, okay, yeah, this is cool for like 5 minutes. And then they want the next thing. And I think we're seeing that in so many different ways. I mean, like, for example, Trump. He's in the Oval Office. He's got all the power. He's got all the control, but it's still not enough. It's still not enough. You see, he wants more. Whether that be a ballroom, whether that be taking over Iran, whatever that may be, right? There's different ways that you can spin the coin on it. And it's one of those things. It's an unfortunate thing to sit back and watch, because I know, there are people in this world that know. You can have all the money in the world. You can have all the wealth in the world. You can buy whatever it is you want. But when you're missing something inside your heart, you're missing something inside your mind, you're missing something inside your soul, anything you buy is never going to equate to what you're looking to get satisfied with, because you're not actually looking for whatever you're buying to satisfy you. You're missing it. You're missing the big picture, right? And it's again, one of those things. Like, for example, if you want to go to a concert, you want to go to a show, and you ain't got the money for it, but you got to do a payment plan. You just got to figure out what you're looking for out of life. It's one of those things. It's different for everyone. And to each to their own. But I can imagine it being a struggle right now to be in a world where you have the ability to buy whatever it is you want, and it's still not enough. I could see that being really unsatisfying for a lot of people. And I think we're seeing that in a a big way. And so it's just kind of up to you. It's up to you. That's that free will. That's that free choice that we all have. Another thing, I saw that, I guess Erica had an event with JD Vance in Athens, Georgia. That's funny. And there weren't many people there. The event looked pretty empty to me. And I think it's comical that she came out and canceled going for threats, but the vice president could go. I mean, this is where they just get too comfortable lying, and they just tell on themselves. And I see that. We all see that. It's evident. What you just said doesn't make any sense. You don't have to circle back, Erica. I love Candace calling her out because it's just the truth. It's just the truth. It doesn't make no sense. You can't say there's a threat, but then the vice president is there. They wouldn't let him go. Okay? Come on now. But this is how they are. They say where the wind blows them. It doesn't matter. Anything to save face or save value. This is what they do. Okay? I see it too. I see it in my own physical reality. Anything they say to save face, they'll do it. They're going to do it. They hands down will do it. Particularly if it's not wanting to take accountability. If it's not wanting to take accountability, they're going to say whatever they need to. That's clear as day. Every single one of them. And whatever side of the fence you're on, you have people in very prominent positions living this lifestyle. And you have people in the regular Joe Blow and Mary Mo living this lifestyle. All right? That's how deep-rooted this whole programming is in reference to whatever way you're tied into it. Whatever way that you're tied into this whole programming of a lie, of a false facade, of a scapegoat, of using somebody as a pawn, using somebody as a patsy, using somebody to steal from. Steal their destiny, steal their story, steal their, whatever the case might be, their ideas, their brand, things they talk about. And it's just like, you have to understand that if you choose to live your time here on earth, living a lifestyle like that, you're always going to have to buy things that you don't need, that you truly don't want, to fulfill something inside of you, because you ain't quite figured out that everything you have already inside of you is sufficient, is good. It's good. The only problem is you're living a lie. You're living a lie. You're not telling the truth. You've got skeletons in your closet that you don't want out. You've partaked in decisions that you don't want people to know. Whatever that may be, however long you've been on this earth, you know what you do. People know what they do. People know how they acquire their wealth. People know how they acquire their abundance. People know what kind of psyops and psychological and spiritual warfare they've been associated with. People know. They're not ignorant to that. It's just one of those things. People know. People are grown adults. They know what they do. And it's one of those things. And so if you find yourself on the fence where you're looking to go to these concerts and buy into the entertainment biz, buy into the Kardashians, buy into whatever, feel free. It's your free will to do it. But everything you're searching for is not going to get you there. Your clicks, your followers, your status quo, your influencing status, that's not going to get you there. None of that's going to be satisfying. None of it. It might be, instant gratification for a short bit. Just ask those that are in the status portion of it. It was satisfying for a short bit, and now they're there, and they're like, we don't even know who we are. We don't even know what we're associated with, and now we're tied down. And we can't let our soul run free. And so it's one of those things. Anybody can let their soul run free. You just have to accept accountability in the choices that you made. That's how you let your soul run free.